Hallo und willkommen, ich bin Meister Lehnsherr and you're watching Get Germanized, how to make German friends and language partners.
I am bored. What should I do?
Ich weiß.
Get Germanized.
So many of you guys keep asking me about the best ways to learn German or to just make friends with people here in Germany. And I have now found a way to do both at the same time. The good people from HelloTalk have contacted me and asked me if I could potentially have a look at their app and maybe even show you guys if I like it or not. So I said, yeah, sure, why not? I'll have a look, because in the end, if I didn't like it, I could have just said no. But it turns out it's actually really cool and useful. So I thought, well, might just as well show you guys. This video will also be the first video in a playlist I want to call something like language learning tools, just in case I find other cool things that help you with the learning process. So what is HelloTalk? HelloTalk is an app that connects you to native speakers of the languages you're learning. Of course, you can still choose who you want to add as a friend/language partner on it, but it will show you lots of people that learn the same language that you're learning or are already fluent in it. So first off, you will have to create a profile. You can then decide if you want to add a picture to it, if you want to give out information like your age or where you're from. Don't have to do that though. And you can also record or write a little introduction about yourself. And for those of you who treasure the privacy a lot, the app also gives you the function to kind of hide those things, like the city you live in, your age, and all that kind of jazz, which I did with the city I live in. So that was good. You can then go on and search for people you want to talk to, and I really enjoyed how easy it was to find matches, since when you enter the search function, it gives you best match lists with people who are native speakers in the languages you want to learn. In my case, I entered Japanese and Spanish, so I found people that speak those languages. Once you started talking to someone on the app, you can use some cool features. For example, you can send them doodles, voice messages, longer text messages, pictures, but be careful not to send any pornography or anything like that, because the app has an automatic filter, and then you will get banned, and you don't want that. Anyways, I don't think you would do that anyways. And you can also call someone in real time. I like to talk in real time, and that's pretty neat, I think. Another really awesome feature is the language exchange request that you can make or offer people. And if they accept, you will be forced to talk in the other person's language for half the time. So you can't always just speak English or German if you're really good at it already, which is the problem with a lot of these language exchange sites and apps these days, because you kind of end up just speaking in your own language because you can speak it a lot better, obviously, and it's easier. So being forced to do that is pretty cool. Of course, you can choose if you want that to be the case for only a limited or unlimited period of time with that person. Some of the app's other unique features let you tap and hold down on a message, and it then gives you a little pop-up menu where you can mark that phrase or expression, whatever, as a favorite to find it easier later if you really like that expression. You can let it be translated, that message, or read out by the app, and that is pretty cool actually, so you can actually hear what it would sound like. And if someone sends you a voice message, you can choose that the app transcribes that for you, so writes it down. So that's pretty neat in case your listening comprehension is not all that great yet. I know mine isn't in Japanese or Spanish, so that's really helpful. One of my personal favorite functions is the correction function though. It gives you and your language partner a really easy way to correct each other's sentences, and you can see what you did wrong, and your language partner can tell you really easily what you did wrong and how to do it better next time. And that is really neat and helpful, because if you make mistakes, usually there's this whole confusion if someone tries to explain to you what you did wrong. But with that function, it becomes a lot easier. After using the app for just a couple of days, I already got so many messages from people without even having done anything myself. So that was pretty cool. I feel a bit bad because I couldn't respond to everyone, obviously. Maybe it's even some of you guys already that found me on there. If you want, you can of course add me, no problem. My account name is Vukotlak. I'll show it here somewhere around me or next to me or whatever. And my profile is public, but please, of course, know that I won't be able to respond to every single one of you. So far, I've only encountered really nice people and people who are genuinely interested in language learning. A female friend of mine also tested the app, and she said she got the odd, "Oh, hey, baby, you're so beautiful, let's get married" message on there as well. But, you know, it's the internet. You will get that every now and then, which is sad, but, you know. On the bright side, the app gives you options to filter for gender and age, and that way you might decrease the creepy message amount, the amount of creepy messages that you get as a female or even as a male, who knows. I have not encountered any creeps, so I think you won't either. If you do, like I said, there are lots of options that you can filter them out. You can even block them in the end. You have a blacklist that you can look at to unblock them as well if you want that. If you think like, oh, they've been just a little bit creepy, that's alright, not too much in retrospect. I don't know. So there are options. As always, just be careful what kind of information you give out on there. Like if someone asks you for your phone number, don't do that if you don't know them very well yet. Don't give them any private information at all if you don't know them very well yet. Even if you do know them very well, it goes for anywhere on the internet. Be careful. The app itself is completely free. It has certain limits though. For example, you can only add a couple of languages at first, and you can only use the translate button for a couple of times at first. But it is really, really easy to get rid of these limits, and it's not too expensive either. Like you can get a pro membership from HelloTalk, and for a year it was, let me have a look, it was about €8.49, and I think that's really reasonable. A whole year of HelloTalk functions unlimited for $8.49, that's not too bad, I wouldn't say. And if you have a friend on there, you can also gift them a pro membership, which is really nice if it's someone's birthday, because like I said before, it's not really all that expensive. All in all, I can honestly say that I enjoy the app, that I will use it in the future for myself as well, because speaking to native speakers is just the most fun and best way like to learn a new language for me. I've learned English, I'm so good at English. I've learned English that way, talked to lots of people all over the internet, and this app just kind of, you know, condenses all the people who are interested in language learning into one app, and like lets you go around with that and learn wherever you want, and that's pretty amazing. So I'm gonna use it whenever I have some time to kill. Like today I was at the hairdresser's and I was bored out of my mind, and then I like whipped out the phone with HelloTalk on it, and I was like, oh, yeah, this is better. So yeah, whenever you have time, you can learn with it, which makes it really, really handy. So if you're interested in getting the app, the homepage is HelloTalk.com. You can also find the link in the video description. And of course, you can just search for HelloTalk on the App Store or the Google Play Store. Well, apart from that, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more videos about the German language and culture. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to get Germanized. Goodbye and auf Wiedersehen.